Okay, so we're on a section of the old Birmingham Railroad, the Helena-Blocton branch, and this is a walking trail from the Cahaba Wildlife Refuge, which is nice. And this is the rail line that the Cahaba River Bridge is on, and this would take you straight to Blocton. So Blocton is about maybe 5 miles away. But anyway, this would go by a small mining community and a whistle stop called Tico, which had a mine, and then the community of Hardgrove, which had actually 2 mines and was started around 1895. So, but anyway, first time to do this, so we're going to be walking out this way. Okay, this is looking back towards County Road 24. And this right here, this area, roughly hereabouts, is where the Tico mine was in the Tico community right here. They had a, probably not sure what side it was on, but they had a little depot, whistle stop depot, telegraph office, had a small commissary, and the mine would have been up this way. This box is doing a little prospecting. Never know what he'll find. So, right here in this area is where the little community of Tico was. And I think they opened up this mine, I think maybe around 1917. I could be wrong. I can't remember the mining name. Cahaba Southern Mining, I think, or that's Hardgrove. But anyway, I'll get it. I've got it all on file. But anyway, very peaceful out here. It's just hard to believe, man. This was a rail bed where just God knows 1 million tons of coal went through back in the day. So, all right. Okay, so this is on the rail bed. We're looking to the northwest towards Blocton, Hargrove, Caffey Creek, Blocton, and this is where the Tico mine was, where the tipple was, and right there is the siding, the rail siding for the coal cars, right there. So somewhere probably right up there, I think, where that raised berm is where they had the tipple, and it probably came out to right there. I do not believe they had a coal washer, so because there would be concrete foundation remains, so it's probably just straight coal into the waiting coal cars of the Louisville and Nashville Railroad's Birmingham Railroad Division. But anyway, this is looking back towards County Road 24 and headed for the Cahaba River. Okay, so we're slowly making our way towards the old Hardgrove mine site, and it's kind of hard to track on the Birmingham Railroad and, of course, Southern Railroad, but you know you're on the right path when you come across some twisted rail remains right here. So there's actually some more right there. So I think the rail bed was up here and got washed out because it's supposed to be on the crest of this little ravine. So, but anyway, we're going to keep heading this way. We're not too far away from the mine site now. Okay, we're still making our way to the Hardgrove mine, and it's hard to imagine, but this is the remains of the rail bed. There's quite a few pieces of rail, cross ties, but evidently large parts of the rail bed here were washed out, And I think back in the 60s and 70s, they did strip mining, but they did a lot of timbering. So hence, you can see how young these pines are. So not too much left of this section of the rail bed. So we'll keep heading this way. Okay, so rail bed's a little bit more definitive coming through this cut here. So coming up to the old Hardgrove mine site. So this was a full mining community, started in 1895, and there were 2 deep slope mines. Had several hundred people that lived here. So, like I said, just another forgotten coal mining town now, gone to history. So, got a service road here, so we may go down it. So, all right. Okay, so the Helena-Blocton branch railroad is right there. That's a raised rail bed. And they built a spur line heading up to meet the main line of the Helena-Blocton branch. So this is taking us into the Hardgrove mine site. So these are all tailings piles right here. So we're going to head up here and hopefully see some foundation remains and, see what's up here. All right. So did a little bit of hiking to get here, but this right here is the remains right here of the Hardgrove slope mine. This was basically called the #1 mine. Then the #2 mine was further over there, but that's long gone. But that's it. So yeah, it's a pretty deep slope mine. I think it went after either the Underwood or the Thompson coal seam, 5-6 feet coal seam thickness. So it operated for quite a number of years, up into the late 20s, maybe the early 30s, but no longer than the late 20s. So from 1895, 96, oh, it's a long time. But so this is where the slope opening was, right here. So got a picture of this when it was in operation. So the tipple, it just came straight out. The rail bed is just back here, and we're gonna just see if we can find any foundation remains of any of the support buildings, maybe the Hoist house. But anyway, it's very peaceful out here in the woods. But that's it. Knew it'd be close, but just wanted to see if we could find it. So, all right. Okay, so Mr. Box spotted this. We were looking for some foundation remains, but this is probably the best one you can find of the Hardgrove mine. This is the actual Hoist house foundation, right here. And it was mounted right here on the floor. They had a big building. And right here, it's curved out. This is where the hoist cable spool would have been. Probably back there would have been the generator. This was steam powered for a long time before converted to electricity, so I wouldn't even know where the power plant would be. But he got the rail bed right up there, and directly back up over the hill, over the way, is the slope mine to the Hardgrove slope mine. So anyway, great find. Mr. Box, eagle eye, he didn't need to wear glasses. Man, he can see 10 miles through the woods. So, but another little piece of forgotten mining history out here in the woods. There was a whole community that resided around the operation of this coal mine, or two coal mines. So, all right. Well, I guess we're going to end this field trip and we'll start making our way on back to another site.